Okay. Let's see here. Let's recap from the last stream. We've got Enoch, who is directly behind my head here. It's actually perfectly placed for the camera. We have Evans, Jed, and Faith. Faith is our assassin. Jed's our all-around badass, close combatant with a shotgun and a club. Evans is our nervous rifleman. And Enoch, main character, is our kind of backline rifleman captain. We are mostly done the pit. I think we can finish out this report to Braxton. I think that's going to lead to a fight with that Jonas character from the last one. And I better actually heal everybody up, because I think right when we ended the last stream, Enoch was almost dead. I also noticed a pretty funny feat that I wasn't aware Enoch had, or that you could get in this game. It's called Not My Time Yet. Fell in combat 3 times. You get HP -2, but you get evasion +2 and a death timer +1, which is hilarious. As usual, if you're hanging out and we're just starting the stream here, if you don't mind letting me know how the audio is, voice compared to music, etc. And this is actually pretty sweet. I didn't know we had a feat that we could pick for Enoch, so what a great way to start a stream. We're trying to really go the captain route with Enoch. Another tag skill sounds pretty sweet though too. I wonder if I should tag impersonate. Ooh. Basher, Butcher, Big Game Hunter. Rifle, I could make him more useful with his rifle. I don't know if that's worth it, or if I just get another tag. Ag rifle, that gives it 2 points. Oh, that's not a bad idea. You know what? I'm doing that. Quick learner, is that what it was called? Educated. Audio is good for me. Music is pretty nice. Awesome. I appreciate that, Seer. Thanks. Oh, this Master Trader, I'm so tempted. We'll get it later. I think I should be able to come back to these zones, so we'll get Master Trader later to see what we can get from the... There's always an option like Master Trader, but I never get it. I mean, I say I never get it like I play this game a lot. It's literally my second playthrough. Okay, so we just got another skill that we can tag here, which is going to add 2 points to his rifle. So Enoch suffers from something right now called dying all the time. And I'm trying to get away from that. Okay, report to Braxton. Braxton is the regulators. Does this guy have to take me upstairs? No, there's no way. Just annoying to click. It's easy to miss stuff in isometric games. In this one, you can hit tab and it shows you, basically it highlights everything you can interact with. And I really want to open that chest. Speak, Braxton says, as if granting you his permission. Samuel's dead. Good. Braxton gives a sharp nod. The man's been nothing but a thorn in my backside from day one. With him off the board, Jonas will have no choice but to beg help from Mercy. But what he's going to find out is you made a deal with her first. Get her to close up Camptown tighter than a gun priest's sphincter. Then Jonas can forget any last-minute reinforcements. We can handle the mop-up ourselves. Yes, sir. Salute and leave. Now let's give him some grief here. Mercy's too loyal to switch sides. Mercy's been loyal to Jonas, but if I'm right, she expected something more than a pat on the back for her loyalty. She runs the biggest crew in Camptown, yet has nothing to show for it. And if she turns me down, I really hope she doesn't. A woman of faith could be a great asset to our cause. But if she lets the devil leader astray, do what needs to be done. He adds softly. Why do I have to be... Look at this. Yes, sir. Salute and leave. I don't want to salute this guy. Mercy's Fort. Oh, you know what? Just in case this is about to be a showdown, like a serious fight, we're gonna go sell some stuff. And gear up a bit more. 2 rifles, 2 daggers, submachine gun. Might keep street sweeper. We'll check. You know what? We should check weapons first. See what everybody's got. So this is Enoch. He has no armor handling points. I should have considered that maybe when picking his skills. And his armor sucks, and he keeps dying. So there's that. Evans, sweet gun. Do we have anything else? Rounder. The Rounder's actually one of my favorite pistols so far. I'm sure there's way better ones. I know there's laser guns and stuff, but the Rounder's one of my favorite secondaries in this game. Makes me think of Doc Holliday. Jed, I think Jed's good for armor. He's got a sweet energy tool. Kind of like a shock baton, I'd imagine. It's only got 6 charges, so I can only find 6 cells. And everybody's got, okay, so he's got a stimulant. Faith has a stimulant. Everybody's got shield generators of some kind, except Evans. Okay. Good to know. Let's see if we can buy one here. Absolutely not. Alright, everybody's good for weaponry though, so. Sell basically everything. At first when you're playing this game, it seems like it's going to be really hard to make money. I don't think I can do anything with this. Damaged. Oh, I can try and fix it. Okay, okay. I don't know how many implants everybody has. Looks like so far it's just Jed and Faith. If I can give Evans that ocular implant, that would be awesome. But I need modules. And everybody... She needs a breather. He's got a breather, he's got a breather, he's got a breather. Awesome. I wonder if the medbay has aggro stims, we'll grab 1 or 2 of them. I just don't want to go into Mercy's Fort because we're playing Ironman, and I mean, if somebody dies, they're dead, and that will make... I've only gotten a little bit further than this in my other playthrough, and it would be very difficult being down 1 person. Browse the wares. No aggro stims. That's not cool. Anything we can steal? Also no. Where else can we check for... Old Earth Emporium? No. Boone's Moonshine. Engine fuel. You know what? Let's just see what happens. This might even be a talking kind of scenario. Lord's Mercy was her given name. Though he wasn't a priest, her father had called himself a man of scripture, and never tired of reminding his only child of God's wrath, his vengeance, his untiring thirst for retribution. If that's what her name meant, Mercy did her best to live up to it. What do you want? Asks Mercy. Her face is sharp-featured and pale, with gray, unblinking eyes. Her right hand is inches away from a 6-shooter in a low-cut holster made for faster draw. Captain Braxton has a proposition for you. They say the regulators killed 2 of Jonas's men today, says Mercy, watching your face. Since Braxton is knocking on my door instead of trying to assure Jonas it was a misunderstanding, I assume he wants me to back him up in the upcoming fight. Sounds about right? That's the gist of it. Satisfied, Mercy nods to herself. So either I play the long game and bet on Braxton, or I take your heads to Jonas and be rewarded with my loyalty, or to be rewarded for my loyalty. To be honest, I'm leaning toward the loyalty at the moment. Oh, my streetwise is huge. This should be easy. And what's the reward for loyalty these days? A pat on the back? A free round of drinks? I assure you that Captain Braxton can do better than that. You don't need to sell me on the upside, Mercy says dismissively. It's the downside that worries me. Jonas is no fool. An outsider like Braxton sees only what's in plain sight. A man past his prime, running a whorehouse, and thinks he's an easy target. Me? I was born here. I've seen firsthand what Jonas is capable of, and I don't want to have him for an enemy. That seems like the best op. Charisma 10, Persuasion 3, easy. I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a name for yourself and move up in the world. Don't tell me you're going to turn it down because it comes with risks. Doing it. Boom. Disposition 14 out of 10. Charisma success. Your words have the desired effect. They suppress the rising anger and bring out the easy bravado. If we've got a fighting chance, I'm in, says Mercy. Do we? Braxton and his boys have military training and plenty of combat experience. What do Jonas's thugs have? You've got a point there, admits Mercy. Two men enter the room, interrupting the conversation. Jonas's men, judging by Mercy's reaction. The taller man glances at you, then at Mercy. He catches on quick. Whose side are you on, Mercy? He asks in a raspy voice. Wait for her to answer. I would just shoot the dude. Asking myself the same question, says Mercy. I was loyal to Jonas, but loyalty doesn't pay much these days. It seems maybe I'll cast my lot with Braxton and see what it gets me. You're making a mistake, says the man. Mercy shrugs and gestures to her guards. Okay. So Mercy's gonna keep the doors closed and not help, we hope. And we're gonna help the regulators destroy Jonas and then leave the pit behind and head into the armory. Ooh, somebody got a skill. Evans. All in on being an awesome rifleman. Opportunist seems pretty good for him because he's got that sidearm. Educated won't work in this case. I was gonna try and make him better at computers. Big game hunter. That seems like a decent one. Sharpshooter. Yep. Or rifleman. This is tough. +6 range, aimed +6, ignores 15 points of cover and extra range. This gives him accuracy +8, critical damage +3%, and aimed +1 for. Oh. We're doing rifleman. He's got 5 points into rifle. We do not have a shield for Evans, which is upsetting. Everybody's got grenades. He's just missing a shield. No shield. And our main character has 28 life. He's a harsh look or a, negative comment away from death. Speak, Braxton says, as if granting you his permission. Mercy's on our side. I knew she'd make the right choice, Braxton says with a smug grin. With the Camptown mob neutralized, we can focus entirely on our prime target. If you need to see a medic or stock up on ammo, do it now. Jonas is expecting us. Let's not keep the man waiting. Since you're putting me on the spot, I have to tell you, fighting isn't really my thing. Let's prepare for battle. The fight for control of the pit won't be easy. You should take your time to prepare and explore the nearby locations first if you haven't done it already. Okay. Maybe I can't, maybe that's as far as we go here until I get to explore the armory and everything else. Awesome. Onto the armory. Finally, the title of the stream. With row after row of gutted depots, the armory stretches before you as a shell of what it once was. The mutineers hit it fast and hard, overrunning the surprise security forces and stripping it out of supplies. Weapons and armor meant for the future colony flooded the ship, turning the mutiny into a full-fledged war. The ship authority held its own in the end, keeping control of the lower decks, but at a great cost that went far beyond the armory's lost supplies. Stay alert, says Evans, glancing around nervously. Old nervous Evans. Too many people have disappeared here lately. Figured as much when Tanner handed me that keycard. He wouldn't impart it with it if he could make the trip himself. He's smarter than he looks then. The minute he acts like he's got the Holy Grail is the minute the whole fucking round table comes at him with their swords out. Best to keep a low profile, that's for sure. You think the key is real? Asks Evans. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But since we don't have anything better to do, that's the spirit. Let's keep moving, says Jed. You don't want to get caught in the open in a place like this. Trust me on that. Explore the armory. Big zoom. Let's see what we're working with here. Some kind of lid. I don't know if we'll be able to open that at any point. Looks like there's a crane above this box. Examine the crates. Too heavy to move by hand. Looks like a broken medical machine there. A dust-covered control panel. Few remaining lights indicate that it's still clinging to life. It would take more than a miracle to make it fully operational once again. Who's our electronics guy? Too bad you don't have one. Awesome. Ask Faith. Maybe she's our electronics person. No, sure isn't. Oh, I don't have any modules. That's right. Check the monitor. Not surprisingly, it doesn't respond. Okay. We just need to find one single module. Squeeze through. Several devil frogs are tearing strips of flesh from a long-dead corpse. Judging from the hole in his chest, it was a shotgun blast that did him in, not the frogs. A few years ago, you'd never see frogs outside of hydroponics, but the fungi must have driven them out, and now the mutant bastards skulk about wherever they can find rotting garbage, sometimes of the human sort. Luckily, they rarely attack the living, so if you leave them alone, they'll do the same. Unluckily, they're squatting between you and the dead man's pockets, and they're not likely to move without a fight. Time for frog legs. Place your characters on the battlefield. Big man in the rear with the gear. Faith, the murderous assassiness. Jed, Evans, one back. Jed's our frontliner. Hopefully he's taking all the hits. Let's remember to turn everybody's shields on, except for Evans since he doesn't have one. Faith's distortion shield and Enoch shield. Other than that, it'll be the spitter frog going first, and then Evans. Now the spit frog's blind people. Jed is temporarily blinded. The HC in this game stands for total hit chance, I believe. Can't gas them. Let's just destroy. I'm actually going to try and use Jed, or Evans here, to... Which frog's going next? This one? So what I did was I just kneecap both frogs to lower their evasion. And that's it. And what they try to do is grab your legs and drag you to the ground so they can kill you. That was close. If she had been blinded, that would have ruined everything. Oh, I can't go over their arms. One frog down. Alright, let's see if our rifle skill has made him any better. Boom. Headshot. Awesome. I don't care if he only gets one of those. And Jed's not having any of this. Oh, can't shoot him in the arms. Not enough action points. Oh, he's still shooting at legs. Okay, that went better than expected. Aggro stim. I think we'll give that to Jed because he's an animal. Squeeze through. There's that body on the other side, so I bet you we can use that computer to operate that crane. I've never had a character with electronic skill try it though. Awesome. And I wonder who can wear that safety helmet. Armor handling negative. 887, and this one is 610-7. I think the real danger is not from melee, but from projectile. So I'll just hang on to it, keep the row. Oh, Faith doesn't even have a helmet. Does she have any armor space? No. Just rocking a red leather jacket on our outer space scavenging dive. You ever think about Earth? Faith asks suddenly. Why would I? This is the only home we've ever known. I wonder if this is what Earth looks like now, says Faith, gesturing at the ruins. Remnants of industrial anthills, slowly stripped away for resources. Maybe they finally built that paradise they were always dreaming of. I guess we'll never know now. The paradise our ancestors had to run away from, mutters Evans. Old muttery Evans. Muttery, nervous Evans. Electronics, stripped for parts. Who's our electronics guy? Is it Evans? No, absolutely not. It's Enoch. Awesome. You gain experience in a module that can be used elsewhere. In that sweet, sweet computer. Oh, there's another hole. I didn't even see this one. Two looters are going through the crates, too distracted to notice you approaching. It won't be hard to make it to a nearby elevator. Let's try and use, oh, it's all of us. Well. And turned, oh, well, may as well just fight him, I guess. How much AP? That's only gonna use 8 AP? Doing it. Don't care. Just Evans being awesome, though. Let's bring... Ooh, Enoch's not that great, but he can hit her. Or not. Jed the Destroyer, though. I'm just gonna get him into position. Crippled, and he's got 7 left. Oh, that was sweet. Aimed, weak point. What is, oh, carve. That's what I was looking for. Oh. That was sweet. That was kind of like a Wild West gunfight. Don't let us down. Regular shot. Sweet critical. One more. Jed. Oh, that would have been awesome if one of them had a shield. Reinforced ballistic vest. 452 332. Choosing armor pieces, like, I think I'm gonna have to wait till much later in the game to get some kind of higher tier light armor, for lack of a better term, like higher tier jackets and things like that won't take away from the armor handling requirement, unless I skill into it later on. Take the elevator down. How do I... Oh, I can squeeze through there. Who knew? I'll take stims. That's awesome. Examine the shaft or squeeze through here. The putrid smell coming from this depot stops you dead in your tracks. A pure animal fear grips you, urging you to flee. Let's flee. Until everybody's got a shield. That's kind of my minimum criteria to go into places that feel like they need to warn me before I go in. Examine the crate. What's in here? Strength. Try to push them aside. Together you manage to move the containers a bit, creating just enough room for someone agile enough to get to the crate. Ask Faith to squeeze into the opening. With some difficulty, Faith manages to reach the crate. Inside there are a couple of energy cells still holding some charge, and a rare battery. Oh, that's actually awesome for my man Jed. Now his Energizer, he's just hitting people with a battery. His Energizer is fully charged. I don't know how much ammo it uses per shot, though. Some of this is, like, some of the energy weapons use more than one cell per shot. This mighty scepter built around a discarded pistol's plasma chamber will release a jolt of energy on contact, striking fear into the hearts of your enemies and frying their brains simultaneously. Okay, that's the elevator we could have come down. And here's a bunch of scary people. Your destination lies ahead. A triply reinforced door flanked by twin autocannons drawing on a seemingly inexhaustible power supply. No one made it past during the mutiny, and no one's made it past since. Like the proverbial flaming sword outside of Eden, it sits as a guardian, a symbol of ancient strength and a promise of marvels beyond. Unfortunately, someone set up a camp here. Either your fellow scavs or thugs lying in wait for tourists like you. Sneak. Maybe I should do it. What are my options here? Approach? I need to see it for myself. We'll go together. I can handle it myself. I think if I click approach, it's gonna make us talk to them. And I would rather try and sneak past, so maybe we'll do the we'll go together thing. And I just won't do anything. Yeah, no way. Just faith. I don't think Enoch has very good stealth. Yeah, his sneaking is 10, hers is 30. So we're gonna stick with faith here. His little reaction bar here, he didn't turn around yet, so I think if it goes orange, they turn around. Oh, violet. Now, instead of trying to sneak over here, because it will create 80 noise, which will definitely, I don't know what the scale is above their head, but it will definitely alert those guys. We're just gonna get Faith to pick this lock. Now, what is she trying to get to right now? This key card reader, I think. Oh, definitely not to the key card reader. This is to try and kill everybody. That's insane. Well, if I can take down one more, actually, next turn, then that will be 3 on 4. So let's try that. Okay, here goes. Oh, if they see it, you're done. Not good. 2 reactions? 3 reactions. That's sweet. But Faith is in a whole lot of trouble. And Evans can't go anywhere. Switch places. 5 AP. How much does he need for a leg shot? 8. So we have 10 to spend. Or maybe I can hit both of them. No. Oh, he's not healed either. Rookie move. I forgot to heal him in the last fight. Faith is on fire right now, and I have no idea where those guys are going. Please turn on your distortion field. And run. That guy looks tough. But Faith is terrifying. And she's got Carve queued up. Go for the legs. Please hit him. It was worth a try. I'm gonna heal her as 6. She's only missing 6 life. Hopefully they can't. Oh! I should have healed her for sure. Okay, Captain Enoch's turn. Take some cover. Oh, that actually sucks that you can't shoot from cover. Energy shield, and maybe I'll try and take a snapshot. Worth a try. Jed's got to get in there. AP doesn't let him get a shot. 11 AP lets him get a shot. I've really got to get her out of there. Ooh, no good. That's no good either, actually. Evans might die. Carve. 7 damage. Nice. Regular attack's only 5. Might actually be able to take her down. Nope. Good luck, Faith. Oh! Not good. Evans is down. Flashbang time. Plan B. Crippled. Run back behind cover. Jed finally gets a turn. 1 down. Ooh, close. 1 AP away from using that snapshot. Can't reload though, which kind of sucks. Oh, you know what he can do? Hopefully I can do it from here. Oh, I can't use the stem on her yet. Not good. Finally, somebody hit this guy. Can I take him out if I run up there? 10? No, I can't. The least I can use here is 4 AP. But she does need to kind of get out of dodge. 5%. I think I have to try instead of just taking a shot. Okay. Enoch's up next. I really risk losing him too if I put him out here. Awesome shot. Jed. Sharp face. And Raider. I want to take that guy out. So that's what I wanted. I wanted him crippled so his ability to evade dropped a ton. Did he just destroy Jed's shield? Oh man. What? Goodbye, Jed. Oh, did he just push her back? Oh, no, no. Okay, okay. Regular attack and a fast attack. All in on damage. His evasion is down, so hopefully I have a better chance of hitting him here. Why does he have such a brutal chance of hitting anybody? I probably should have run up to heal Jed, but it's his turn. Three turns till Evans is gone. 2 turns. Oh! Going for Enoch. Minus 20 accuracy, minus 20 evasion. What's our option B? Please hit him. I don't think I've ever hit on 5%. And I have no idea why she can't hit the broadside of anything with a barn. Okay, finally staggered him. This pistolier back here, though, he is wreaking havoc. Don't die, Evans! This is it. This is the last chance to save him. Oh! Oh, not. This is it. It's all over. It's all over. There's no way Jed pulls this out in one turn alone. What's the answer here? We can't save Evans. Evans is gone for sure. Jed's got another regen. But the negatives pile up, right? He's already... Let's take out his hands. So now... Bye, Evans. That guy is insane. No. Uh-oh. Faith might be dead here too, actually. I don't think I can win. It's all over. Grenades. Definitely should have brought grenades. Ooh, can't even use that. I think if the main character dies, it's game over. So this could be the end anyways. It is no longer an Ironman. It was worth a try. For sure it was worth a try. But I think we can actually win this fight pretty handily. Maybe if our boy Jed doesn't throw again. You know what? I maybe should wait on using that aggro stim until he's a little closer as well. That would have been a sweet shot if that connected. Lucky. Gas grenade. That's the first time I think I've hit with a 5% chance. This guy's gonna get killed by reaction attacks. And that dude has a serious hate on for Evans. Stab you in the head. Okay. Okay, next. Stab you in the arms. Oof. Get up there, Jed. Get your head in the game. Oh, you're dead. I might use 4 fast attacks just to make sure. Never mind. Just needed 1. And that guy was poisoned, which is awesome. See if you can shoot this guy in the head. Sweet shot by the captain. Boom, headshot. Evan's turn. I wonder if we can carry this on. Take this guy with a headshot. Graze. Right off his cheekbone. Man, I wish it had gone this well the first time. I don't want to use the Energizer. I should have used the Energizer the first time. What was I thinking? Come on, Jed. You can do better than that. You are better than that. Okay, let's just pretend that never happened. Now, what I will continue to do in this playthrough is if we lose party members, we'll just call it, like, they're gone. There's more to get, I'm pretty sure. No matter how kind of useful or clutch they are. What that means is, even if Jed dies, he stays dead. As hard to believe as that is. But that party wipe, that sucked. And as we kind of go through this playthrough as well, I'm working out in my head what the best build and sort of armament loadout would be for a solo. I mean, without reading every inch of dialogue, I'd love to try and rush through this in a solo Ironman. Again and again and again, just treat it like a roguelike. As you step within range of the autocannons, the access card vibrates slightly and its indicator light glows green. It's more than a simple access card then, if it can receive and transmit signals. So far, so good. A melodious, if tinny, female voice emerges from everywhere and nowhere. Authorized access device detected. Please approach and insert your authorized access device for further scanning. Approach. Cautiously, you approach the door and insert the card into the reader. There's a faint hiss as the card is locked in place, and its indicator light, still jutting out from the slot, now shines blue. Welcome back, Technical Officer Ulysses S. Colton. It has been 117 years since your last visit. The blue light flickers ominously, and a wholly synthetic voice adds, "Data anomaly detected. Please wait." Oof, do we run or do we stick around? You wait. Please wait. The security operating system warns again. But this time in the woman's disembodied voice. A good sign? And then, "We apologize for the delay. Technical Officer Ulysses S. Colton, you are authorized to proceed." The blue light stops flickering, the slot hisses, and the card gently slides back out as the great door slowly opens. Go inside. Awesome. More grenades. Always a good sign. I don't want to break anything just yet. Examine the body. The dead man is missing half of his head. His ocular is far too damaged, but the upgrade chip might still be intact. Glare shield chip. Designed for pilots, this augmentation reduces exposure to sun glare and adds thermal and infrared imaging. Who has an ocular implant? Nice. Might have to upgrade that. Elevator control panel. Access denied. Insufficient clearance. Okay. Medical machine terminal. An odd-looking terminal. It's screen dark and keyboard locked. Fortunately, the card reader slot is glowing softly and invitingly. Swipe the access card. The screen lights up, but not to welcome you with open arms, but to inform you that access is denied and graciously allow you to submit a training authorization request. Authorized training. Failure. Ask Evans to handle it. Without the access card, it would have been impossible, but now that you're in, it doesn't take Evans long to convince the system that Technical Officer Ulysses Colton requires extra training to become a more productive member of society. Whoa, select the desired designation. Crisis intervention. I think this just goes to the main character. You will be given basic training on the safe management of disruptive and assaultive behaviors. Persuasion, streetwise, impersonate. Proceed. Yep. A training token drops in the receptacle and the terminal powers down. Oh, these are these training tokens so we can flash learn like in the movie Battlefield Earth. They go and I think I can take them up to the Earth Museum. It's an automated maintenance station. The combat robot assigned to it long gone. Okay, good to know. Why did I even bring you, Faith? Rummaging through the crates yields a fully charged energy cell. The The motor cortex appears to be in good condition, but safely extracting it from the dried up tissues won't be easy. Jed skillfully removes the motor cortex from the corpse. Tactical vest, that looks sweet. What is Faith's lockpicking at? 5. Oof. Okay, so we can't lower the force fields, and we can't pick the lock, so I wish there was a notepad in this game. We need to remember that we have to come back here in the armory when both Faith's lockpicking skill is up, and who is our computer guy? I think it's Evans. 4, and Evans needs 2 more computers. 9 for that one, 6 for this one. Oof. Okay. I wonder if that's a power move. Start a character with very high computer skill to get into that 9 computer required force field right off the bat. I forgot this guy. Strange machine, like a shiny metal tower for gnomes. Flanked by 4 round engines, hovers in a large pit. It looks like a portable reactor of some kind, but much more sophisticated. The only thing you know for certain is that anything mothballed in a stasis field for centuries and layered with security measures must be worth a lot of money, if you can find the right buyer. I love how it's like, I wonder if I can sell this integral part of our life ship that's carrying us through the void of space. Ever seen anything like this before? Can't say that I have, says Evans, looking for any markings that might indicate the machine's purpose. It's colony tech, says Faith. There's plenty of it in the cargo hold, mostly mining and surveying. What makes this one so special? What do you think it's worth? On Earth, might be billions. Here? Faith shrugs her shoulders skeptically. The monks would know, Jed says reluctantly, but their knowledge comes at a very steep price, and I'm not talking about money here. The monks? Those damned cyborgs from ECLSS. They all were human once, but they're about as human as a toaster now, so don't ever forget that. Jed seems like he's got some personal issues with toasters. Battlestar Galactica. You swipe the access card, and an authentication protocol jumps up on the screen. Ulysses Colton comes through again. He's the best damn partner a person could ask for. Quiet, reliable, and he never gripes about his share. A stylized diagram of the mysterious machine appears with individual sections called out in different colors. The big, bold title at the top provides the first useful bit of information. M-Class Converter, Model FC4, whatever that is. The terminal displays 2 options. Run diagnostics. The stasis field blinks out of existence and the machine begins to slowly awaken. Telltales flicker here and there, and the hull hums. Thick columns of data scroll past right to left, too fast to read even if you could understand it. Half a minute later, the important part, all systems functioning within normal parameters. That's good news. Whatever it is, mid-condition means a premium price. You touch the screen once to see if there's any further information, and then comes the hitch. The spec diagram reappears, but with 3 yellow flags. If you're reading it correctly, the device needs reactor-grade fuel, a matter converter, and a pre-configured molecular synthesizer. If you don't feel like jumping through those hoops, maybe you can sell it for a Christmas tree. It does glow real nice in the dark. Activate the elevator. The terminal demands a 12-digit passcode to confirm the order. Must be your lucky day. I don't know if we're fixing the ship. It sounds like we're just trying to sell chunks of it. Okay, that elevator's out. Did I examine that crate already? Or did I just get caught up in the medical machine? An override module. This will come in handy. Oh, that override module is for the guy in the energy... the power plant back in the pit, I think. Okay, so can I not get in those places right now? No, we need 6 lockpicking for that one. Awesome. What have you got for me, Enoch? Tell him what you found in the armory. A converter. Weapons and combat gear are the real meat of this job. Stuff I can turn over quickly, even droids, but ancient, half-functioning mystery machines, not so much. Tanner slowly shakes his head, then looks down at the floor. When he's finished his silent debate with himself, he sighs. Well, we've got this far. What do you suggest we do then? Gear design for the colony is always top-grade tech, but we've got to figure out what the damn thing does. If it converts rocks into iron, then we call it the ship's biggest paperweight, because rocks are in short supply. But if it does something useful, like turn water into wine, the church will make us living saints. His lips attempt to smile, but give up halfway. This thing's bigger than a shuttle. How can we even move it? Calm yourself, says Tanner tiredly. Took months of my life and some real lucre to track down that access card. Now I'm gonna get mine back. It has to be worth something, even if we sell it for parts or at worst scrap. So what's the next step? Somebody in the habitat will know what it is, Tanner says with no conviction at all. Start with the local traders, see what they have to say, pay the archivists a visit too. If anyone knows about outsized colony tech, it'll be those eggheads. How do I get to the habitat? Through the factory. Gangs control the lower decks, but thy brother's keepers provide safe passage on the old rail overpass. It'll cost you, of course, but not as much as your life. Well, almost as much. Okie dokie. Where is the power station? A thick man with an unkempt beard is attempting to beat an electronic display into admission, reminding you of a bad-tempered spirit from old Earth folklore called Bear. Right now, he's stabbing the cracked screen with one blunt finger and cursing it as it repeatedly flashes red. I tried adding new transformers to the grid, he says as you approach. It ought to work, but I think this fucking thing just doesn't like me. Let me take a look. You bypass the on-screen protocols and attempt to force the software to accept more transformers, but no dice. The generator was intended for deployment on Proxima B, and all the operational variables are configured for the future colony. Since the operating system isn't receiving input from colony-related hardware such as mobile ore extractors, probes sniffing out metal deposits, biomass converters, and a host of other things too vital to ignore, it limits all non-essential use in the meantime. The grid is at max allowed capacity. You need a hard override to reset system configuration. An override module, eh? Factory's bound to have something like that, if you can slip by the raiders, that is. I found the override module. Great, you're a real lifesaver, Enoch. After turning the module over in his hands a couple times, Zeke plugs it into one of the empty slots. In response, the operating system flashes a warning, and the screen briefly goes dark before columns and columns of data begin scrolling past. Almost too quickly to follow. Details such as megawatt power allocations, operating reserves, voltage, reactants, thermals, and a few dozen other stats appear and disappear, all expressed in the arcane symbols and terminology of old Earth. It all suggests the secret language of alchemists or some other ancient cult. Work your magic. A generator big enough to power the future colony and keep its essential systems running for decades is a complex machine with countless internal relationships. Several values start to blink a monotonous demand for your attention. You tinker with it a little, but changing one variable has a cascading effect on system stability. Before you know it, the entire board is flashing angrily at you. Okay, alright, reconfigure the generator. By painstakingly adjusting the voltage control, resistance and reactance values, you bring system stability within accepted tolerances, solve the overload puzzle, and magically bring the operating power reserve into the green. What a sentence. At that point, you're ready to run a stress test, and the generator roars to life without a hiccup. Huh, never would have guessed it was that easy, says Zeke from behind your shoulder. Nothing says thank you like some money. I ain't running a business here, says Zeke. You did this town some good today, but this is all I can spare. It gives you an old electronic module. I'm not trying to get rich at your expense, but if you wanted me to risk my life again, I need better gear. Rub 2 fingers together. Fine, here's 200 for your trouble. Nice. Oh, hey, what's up? Can I not get in here? Sweet, free stuff. Nice, you just found that. Yeah, that was pretty good. I knew about Zeke, but I forgot where to find that power module. Okay, not awesome. But it was some free computer experience and some free electronics experience. I need to find... Let's check the courthouse. I don't know if I finished the courthouse either. Everybody healed up? We all have meds. Everybody except Evans has some kind of shield. Boom. Now he looks like, oh my goodness. What was that show? Was it Captain Power and the Soldiers of... It'll come to me, but it was a sweet show. Their chests used to glow. Used to get to shoot a gun at your TV. I want to say Captain Power and the Soldiers of Tomorrow or something. Are you ready? Everyone's waiting. Make your case. Place your characters where you want them. Oh, that's awesome. See, now Evans has a shield. Now everybody has some kind of shield. Okay, Captain's going back there. Jed and Faith up front. Evans far left. Sharpshooter is actually going first, but we'll just hope he doesn't kill everybody. Leg shot. Now everybody actually stands a chance at hitting that guy. Grinder and Basher and Sharpshooter. And everybody's blind. That sucks. What a shot! But yeah, they're all seriously blind. One turn. This may have not been the best decision strategically. Find those two, and hopefully I can do nothing. It really sucks that he's got such low AP. I think if I had planned it a little better, I would have given him, say, pistolier skills as opposed to rifle skills. Headshot and a regular. Oh, yay. Ooh. Well, that's right. I think she's a little blind. Not good. A little blind. Nice. I may go quantity over quality. I may just queue up fast attacks with her if we get the opportunity. Legs. Okay. Please die. Just kidding. It's like a pirate sword fight going on up here. Don't take that laying down, Jed. I'm gonna try and laser bat him. Really hope Evans doesn't die. Again. Just gotta hit him in the legs once. Gotta find a way to deal sweet, sweet justice to this guy. What are the chances with the shock? 85. I actually didn't mean to turn off Jed's shield just now, so let's pretend that didn't happen. This isn't good. We have to kill both of them, otherwise it's game over. Yeah, I just realized that it was Enoch that was down. I maybe would have, you know, tried to move a little more quickly if I had really been paying attention. Come on, with the missing. This isn't, I don't know if this is going to be possible. If he had missed one single time and she had gotten a free shot and not regenerated, I might have stood a chance, but this is game over. This game is not easy. It might not have been if I had gotten some wild critical. Boop. Okay, round two. That's insane. Oh, man. Okay. I'll just... We're learning a lot. I think the answer is a stronger main character. So I think he's got a... What kind of attack was that? I think he has a sniper rifle. And there's... You get these kind of options with assault rifles and sniper rifles. You'll see here, this is short burst, this is focus burst, long burst. Some rifles come with something called like an aimed shot, I think, or precision shot, or sniper shot. And it's got the ability to stun and knock down one of your characters. So when you can find weapons like that, it's awesome to utilize those moves. Thankfully that blind only lasts for... Not worth it. Oh. Well, it kind of looks like he might have an energy weapon as well, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so that should get all of them, including Faith, but that is okay. Awesome, I'll take it. Headshot. 9 AP, he's only got 8. We'll go with the weak point. It might have been a better idea to swap places with Faith. Yeah, I saw that coming. Focus burst requires 15 AP. I can't even do it if I wanted to. Come on, Jed. Really letting down the team. That sucks. Thank goodness somebody killed him. And I mean, as usual, we're down to Jed. Oh. Old reliable Jed. Don't let us down. So close. Goodbye, Faith. Goodbye, Jed. Leg shot. We don't have enough for a headshot. We have enough for a hand shot. Okay, so in theory, with negative 20 accuracy and negative 20 evasion now, and being staggered, he should not be able to kill Jed. Just kidding. It doesn't affect him in the slightest. Jed didn't have to reload. Oh no. You're kidding me. Okay. Oh man. Good game. Okay. So we've got some rework to do. Definitely have some rework to do. I think what we're gonna do here is fire up a brand new game. I will be continuing it in the next stream. If you want to hang out while we make the new character, awesome. If not, thanks for hanging out. And I've got some plans here for an Ironman playthrough. We also did just learn that the last fight of the courthouse, because that's got to be the last one, if not the second last one, but once you get past 2 or 3, you had better go in prepared. I think we're going to have a guy named Obadiah, and I'm going to try a solo run on the next stream. I think what that means is... Does this give us action points? I think that what that means is extreme constitution, a lot of dexterity, and quite a bit of perception. We start with Juggernaut and try to make our way towards Lone Wolf as quickly as possible. And we go all in on melee. Now, on the next stream, the solo Iron Man stream, I'm not going to be rereading any of the old narration. We're actually going to be zooming through the first act. If I can. If he survives. But again and again, just going to we're going to make a save right at the beginning of the game, and I might try other builds, but I'm going to try to make this work with a melee build. So we've got 10 strength, 7 constitution, 10 dexterity, and I say we go blunt right off the hop. For our ranged, I'm going to go pistol, so we can get the rounder and get that reaction. Those kind of hip shots when guys run by. Big into armor and into... Now I think sneaking is kind of going to be one of the more valuable skills for a solo playthrough. But at the same time, you really want those, those electronics, that lock picking. So it's going to be kind of hard. I think we go with no persuasion and just try and bash our way through the whole thing. So let's go all in on melee. Maybe I even take that point at a pistol. Critical strike, evasion, and armor. Let's just try a basher. Let's see how well it is. How well it goes. The thing that I don't like there is the accuracy. Yeah, maybe that's a bit better. That perception at 6, that constitution at 6. $16 armor handling isn't bad. Wonder if I should. 1 point. 1 point in armor's fine. I think we can up his armor handling other ways. Obadiah. Okay, awesome. Thanks everybody for hanging out. If you're catching this stream later, thanks for watching it. We've got it all set up for the next run, and that's going to be Obadiah, the solo run. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. So, take it easy. See you next time.